The hell are you supposed to be? I'm vengeance.
Batman Cape Crusader 2 villains reveal. New villains reveal. Hey guys, this is Aaron Will Order. Welcome to my channel. If you like video games, movies, TV shows, comics, that includes Batman, DC and Marvel, this is a channel for you. So make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below. Alright guys, yeah, Batman Cape Crusader Season 2, the Amazon. The Amazon show. It was made by DC. It's made by Warner Bros. DC, but showed on Amazon Prime. The season 2 is on the horizon, in appearing very, very soon. I'll tell you when at the end of the video when it's appearing. But if you saw the end of season 1, you know who's going to make an appearance in season 2, and we'll get to that. But also, there's going to be new villains involved, other villains involved, making their Batman Cape Crusader debut into the show. I really love the animated show. I really how dark and gritty and how it carries the essence of Batman, especially for that time period. I mean, so I really enjoyed the show. Yeah, they changed some things up, but overall, I felt like they get Batman. They understand Batman, Bruce Wayne, the dynamic, the character very well in relation to how Batman and Bruce Wayne should be, in my point of view. But without further ado, let's get to the villains of their show making a debut. I should say debut. So first, we're just gonna get this one out of the way. This is the Mad Hatter. Okay, you can't see the whole picture because it's a stupid thing I'm using, but this is the Mad Hatter, and this is the gender bend the Mad Hatter into a female Mad Hatter. So I assume her last name was to be Tech, but I wonder what her first name would be like. It would be like a play on of Jarvis, something. What can they say? Josephine Tech or something like that. But Mad Hatter is going to be the female version, kind of like they did with the pink one. The pink one was not Oswald. They changed the pink one into a female. Mean I have to get used to this, I guess. But this is a different take. I mean, yeah, there are certain people might have problems with it, issues with it. Me, I really don't care. I really don't care. If you care, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not going to criticize you for whatever. Okay. Yeah. So then next is Scarecrow, Jonathan Crane. I assume it will be Jonathan Crane. So this is Scarecrow. He doesn't look like he's dressed like a scarecrow, but apparently this is Scarecrow. He has like a mask with those 2 eye holes, and it looks like he's some sort of coat or something. But this is Scarecrow. And he looks like some building, some room where it's burning, and you see him just walking in the middle. I wonder if he caused the reason for the fire. I assume fear is still going to be his go-to. Fear. I mean, that's what makes Jonathan Crane a great character. It's his obsession with fear and using fear as a tool, a weapon for his insane mindset, for his sadistic, psychopathic brain that he has. And can't wait to see what this version of Scarecrow in the show, how he uses fear as a weapon. And so here we got Riddler. Yeah, this is a Riddler. You don't see the question mark here. You see Batman in the background tied up. It looks like he's tied up with security guards or whatever. But this is the Riddler. He has kind of a fedora hat. He has a tie, a purple tie. He's wearing green. He has like a kind of like a trench coat. So this is a Riddler. You know, it looks very different from a classical Riddler that you would think of Riddler with dress. But this is a different version. This is like in the 1930s, 1940s kind of version of Riddler. So having that kind of hat makes sense why he would wear that. But this is the Riddler. It looks like he's robbed a bank or something. I assume it's Enigma. I assume he's gonna still. I mean, he may look different from the classical Riddler that you would think of, but I assume he's gonna use riddles and puzzles as it's the way to see how intelligent and how smart Batman is, and if Batman can figure out his crimes, figure out his riddles, 'cause to let the Riddler know who might be striking next or whatever, like in like a cat and mouse game where that's always been Riddler's thing with Batman. It's always to see how smart Batman is at figuring out his riddles that he leaves for him. And last but not least, we've got the Joker. Now, the guy in the front of the couch is not the Joker. Okay, it's not the Joker, but that's a victim of the Joker. The guy in the back, where you can't see clear his face, but you can see a bit of his eyes. You can definitely see the white, the bleach white. You can see some of it. That's the Joker. He's sitting in the background. So obviously he poisoned this guy in the bathrobe or whatever. The smile, because Joker's MO is, right? He poisons, makes him laugh. He has this laughing poison gas that makes him laugh, and then dies with a grin, with a smile. That's how Joker does things. So yeah, Joker kind of made his debut in the end of season 1. Doing is actually the same thing here with the victims in the end of season 1, where the victims were grinning, dead with a grin, died with a grin. So so the Joker's in the back. And this is what Joker is all about, obviously. Like how he kills his victims at times is by making him die with a grin on their face. Probably laughing and then dies with a grin, right? So yeah, you don't really see the full picture of the Joker, but you could tell that's the Joker in the back with the white and so we're gonna get introduced to the Joker in season 2, and I'm curious how the Joker in the Joker in Batman's relationship in this show, how it plays out, because in every version of the Joker and Batman, whatever, live adaptation, comics, whatever, there's always like some sort of crazy relationship between the two, whether it's the games, the animated show, the movies, always some crazy. It's a crazy dynamic between the two, like no other hero and villain has in comics at all, pure comics at all. From Marvel or DC, any other from Marvel or any other characters from DC, like this is the weirdest relationship. Like it's a crazy relationship. So I'm curious of how they have this version of the Joker and Batman, how their relationship is going to be in this show. I assume Joker is going to be like the main focus, the main villain of the show. I mean, season 1, technically there wasn't really a main villain per se, but there is the creation of Two-Face, Harvey Dent, and all that. But I assume the Joker in this show is going to be like going around committing these crimes, and Batman has to solve, and Batman's going to solve who's been doing this, and Batman's going to be like realizing this villain, this villain, any other villain's face, super villain's face, is not like the other, because that's how he sees Joker. He always sees Joker as like any other villain, like none of the other. He doesn't see any other villain like the Joker. How he sees the Joker, he just sees Joker in a total different mindset. But tell me what you guys think. Are you excited for a show? Like, share, subscribe, comment below, guys. Bye.
Come on. Thanks for watching him, bitch!